I don't know if you guys have seen, but Ripple has been on an uptrend lately in the past 5, 10 days. And even though the banking industry is going down because of the bad rap, because of SVB and Signature Bank, which was basically tied to some of the crypto markets. But I told you guys before, one of the cryptocurrencies you have to own is Ripple. You know, Ripple is not just any crap coin out there that people produce, but it is backed by utility. There's utility uses for crypto and the things that they're doing over globally that, you know, it's here to stay. Right. So we've seen that a lot of people are waiting, are anticipating that Ripple is going to win the case against the SEC. So I'm thinking the same thing as well. So I expect this trend to continue, especially with Binance now being under investigation while they're being sued, and also the issue with Coinbase, right? So Ripple is honestly the one that I believe will make it because it has good utility use to it, and a lot of people are putting it in good use, right? A lot of people are using it around the world, and a lot of other companies are using it because they see the value of what Ripple can do as far as money transfers. And of course, now they're into these NFTs as far as smart contracts and everything else. So if you don't own any other crypto, definitely you need to pay attention to Ripple and what they're going to do in the future. So I checked, there wasn't really much news. Is this that what's causing the uptrend is my understanding is because a lot of anticipation is going up because of the case, and it doesn't really, it helps a little bit that even though Bitcoin has been in the uptrend as well, it has kind of slowed down because of Binance. But XRP is not going anywhere. Bitcoin is not going anywhere. Ethereum is not going anywhere. And out of those, probably XLM is probably not going anywhere as well. Out of those, XRP is only like 53 cents, I believe. But it was at a high of about, at the most, I think was over about $3.50 or $3.30 at the height, right? So it's definitely going to make it back to that $3. So really, it's cheap right now, right? So I continue to add XRP to my portfolio because like I said, that is my favorite crypto. I've followed Ripple for a long time, and like I said, I believe in what they're doing and what the work is doing and what the company is doing and the CEO and everything else. What's really holding them back now is basically there is no clarity on US regulations, right? They'll tell you that over and over again, and with the SEC and everyone else cracking down on garbage crypto companies and crypto coins out there claiming that they're security, then Ripple has a solid foundation as far as their utility case, as far as making it out of the gates and to basically continue to uptrend to be more maybe like $3, $4, or $5 or something like that, even more, right? But at the same time, we're all waiting on and anticipating on regulations and guidelines from the SEC and the governing bodies in the US in order for the floodgates to open, right? In the meantime, Ripple is not just sitting around not doing anything, right? So they're getting involved in companies in Singapore and Dubai and Thailand, and all these other companies are using the Ripple net in order to transfer money, and they're seeing the benefits of crypto. So even if the US does not provide these guidelines, then, you know, they will still continue to flourish outside globally. And unfortunately, a lot of people haven't said before that, you know, if the US is not moving fast enough, then they're going to get left behind, right? And I agree with that. But, you know, with us in the US, you take your time to make sure that things are right and that people are not really losing their money, because crypto has a lot of scams out there, and you just have to be careful. And that's just the US government's way of people, of protecting people from scammers and from those that seek to only steal their money. But we seen with the Bankman-Fried and all that other stuff that, yes, as they go overseas in order to make their businesses known, but their customers are heavily or mainly in the U.S. as well. So that is unfortunately what Binance is facing, because they said they didn't have any headquarters as well. But you have to be careful, like I said, when you're out there, because people, they're trying to take your money they're trying to take it for whatever it's worth. But back to Ripple, like I said, they're doing a lot. It's one of these coins that you just got to have in your portfolio. And of course, do your research. This is my opinion and what I am doing with my own money. But before you invest, as I've always said, just make sure that you're getting to know the companies that you're investing in, and that you're doing your due diligence as far as research, as far as understanding what value the company brings to society, to yourself, and what's the leadership and what's their overall goal for the future. Those are things that will make a company solid, right? So regardless of what's going on, it's like during the .com company, there was a lot of .com companies back in the heydays, where now Google and Amazon and all these other companies that made it. So I believe Ripple will be one of the ones that make it as well. And so, like I said, it's only like 53 cents now. And it was maybe a week ago, it was at 42 cents. But it has continued to go up. So you don't want to be left behind when the bull market continues in this area. Because now, as you can see, you really can't trust the banks now, because they're, there's shady people in every business, and not only in crypto, but also there's shady people in government as well. And there's shady people in the banking system. And that is why we have greed and why companies fail. So keep your eye on Ripple and a few other cryptocurrencies as well, because it's still affordable, right? Yeah, I don't really believe in these meme coins, Dogecoin and Shiba. I think those times they have passed, because as of right now, we don't know the real world utility of these meme coins, right? So yes, they're going to be eventually be called securities. I think every one of them might be called securities other than Bitcoin anyways. But Gary Gensler, he has expressed before that, these things are securities, and they should be treated as such. And therefore, these companies over time will just, will vanish, or they will go under or file for bankruptcy in any way. So I think there are thousands and thousands of cryptocurrencies out there, and there's more popping up every day. Don't really believe them. Be wise, use discernment, and just know that, to do your research and to be mindful that, it's not always a get rich quick scheme, but you have to find solid companies in order to put your money in, because once you lose that money, you're not going to get it back. So thanks for watching this video. I mean, like I said, I'm a Ripple guy, I've always been a Ripple guy. I'm not a Bitcoin, I'm not a Ethereum and all that stuff, even though they, I don't know so much about Bitcoin, but Bitcoin utility use, I don't even think it has any, because a lot of people compare it to gold. But definitely check out Ripple. If you haven't already, it's going places, because it has real world value, and those are the companies that will last a lifetime. Because they have good foundation, they already have relationships with people globally, and they're going to continue to move forward. Thanks for watching. Crypto Deli here.